Good morning from the heart of New York City. This is Food School Smarter, Stronger, Leaner podcast. Podcast dedicated to wanting to learn and apply to eat better daily. I'm your host, Shurina from Create Yourself That Today, your personal nutritionist, your personal health and wellness coach, your personal fat loss guru, and just someone with a lot of passion and obsession for healthy food, healthy eating, anything and everything you put on your fridge, on your plate, and in your mouth, to change the way you look, to change the way you perform on all levels. Mental and physical performance through better foods. That's what I'm all obsessed about. And today we are going to talk about the things that I'll be experimenting with till the rest of August, basically 22 days, 3 weeks. So the Carnivore Diet, or what they call sometimes all meat diet, but it's not necessarily all meat diet. It means that I'm going to be consuming only animal foods, no salads, no vegetables, no kind of plant foods. The only plants that are going to be in my diet, it's going to be my coffee or herbal tea sometimes, some stevia in my protein shake. My protein shake is bone broth protein shake, so it's all made, again, from bones, from animal products. So I'll be eating, what I'll be eating, we're actually gonna talk a little bit later. Right now, first, let's talk about why do carnivore diet. There's been more and more noise or talk around carnivore diet and how it can help, especially with your digestion, with any kind of gut issues or gut bacteria imbalances, gut bacteria overgrowth or imbalances, and having more of a sugar burning bacteria and having less of beneficial bacteria. So all meat diet or carnivore diet helps with that. It also helps to stop many of the autoimmune conditions that are happening in your gut or not in your gut. Inflammation, it decreases inflammation a lot. It also, again, helps you to eliminate all the cravings for carbs, for processed food, for simple sugars, for any crap in your diet. It helps with mental clarity and focus. As I said, it decreases inflammation, any kind of allergic reactions. Why is that? Because a lot of plants actually cause a lot of immune reactions in our body, a lot of allergic responses. A lot of people cannot actually properly digest and assimilate nutrients in plant foods, and that manifests itself as indigestion, bloating, all kinds of problems with constipation even, or having any kind of regularity problems. What else? Plant foods can also make you less of an energetic person. They can drop you from energy. If your body, when you eat some plant foods, it reacts with more inflammation, your immune system is activated, then you're not going to have the most amount of energy that you could have. And if you happen to read the book The Plant Paradox by Dr. Stephen Gundry, you can look it up on my website, Create Yourself That Today too. I blogged about it. But if you read about this book, the book is all about how plants create those compounds that's called lectins. Those are plant proteins that are created specifically by the plant to defend itself from being eaten, to make the animal that eats the plant suffer in some way. And in humans it manifests again as digestive problems, inflammation, arthritis, and whatnot. So plants are the best chemists, and that's how they defend themselves. So when we eat them, a lot of those lectins, plant compounds, do not benefit our health. Instead, they actually make us feel worse. So, some of the plants, just to give you an idea, of course, is wheat and other gluten full grains, but any kind of grains have a lot of lectins and other anti-nutrients than beans and all the phytic acid. What else? Nightshades like tomatoes or zucchinis, and there is like a whole bunch of those foods. What I'm trying to say is carnivore diet or all animal products diet might help with all of that, and of course it might help you to lose weight, to burn through those fat loss plateaus, and be super ripped, super shredded. It can actually help you with heart health, as controversial as it may sound, but it can improve your lipid profile and of course your blood sugar. It can help with any kind of blood sugar disorders, diabetes, prediabetes, anything that is related to unregulated blood sugar spikes or different conditions where you overproducing or underproducing your insulin, any problems with pancreas, well, any kind of metabolic problems basically. So yeah, lower inflammation, higher testosterone, fewer digestive issues and problems, decreased hunger, eliminated cravings, increased mental clarity and focus, and just simpler dieting. Because when you limit your diet or what you're eating to just animal foods, makes making decisions about diet very easy, because there are just so few animal foods that you can eat. So there is not so much official research about the carnivore diet, but for example, if you Google Dr. Sean Baker, who is an orthopedic surgeon, he's been doing carnivore diet for like a long time. He created this website, his website that I'm going to post in the show notes is all about carnivore diet. The guy is in his 50s and he looks like he looks ageless, and he's super ripped and super strong, super muscly. So he's one of probably the most famous in the carnivore diet community, who is thriving on that. Why am I doing the carnivore diet? When I eat vegetables and salad, I don't have like many digestive issues ever, but I do have sometimes some bloating, sometimes some gas, not the most pleasant things. My energy, it doesn't dip a lot, but I always feel like I need a little bit of time to sit down, digest food. I just feel like carnivore diet can take me to another level in my focus, in my performance, in my energy levels, and actually after 2 days on it, I'm already feeling pretty awesome. So that's one of the things, energy, performance in the gym, and mental performance and focus, and also zero, and I kid you not, zero digestive issues. When you eat good quality animal products only and no plant foods, like my digestion, it gets so perfect. It just like, I don't know, it cannot get better. That's how it feels. So I want to try it long term. Oh, kind of long term. 3 weeks is not such a huge thing you can do. You can try almost any diet for 3 weeks, and it will give you some short-term benefits, but it won't change much and won't cause health problems, even if the diet not going to work for you. What I'm trying to say is, so you can try anything for 2-3 weeks as an experiment. And another thing, just want to see how it changes my body composition, because as you know, I'm obsessed about getting lean, getting other people super lean and super shredded in the easiest, simplest, and least suffering way you can possibly do that. So I'm experimenting with that and seeing how it's going to affect my body composition. I'm also getting asked to do more photo shoots, more fitness photo shoots. So I'm looking into that, how to look photo shoot ready every single day. So all these small details about the carnivore diet, and yeah, because it's getting more popularity, I'm just gonna try it and see how it works. So what am I gonna eat on this carnivore diet? On that carnivore diet, we are allowed to eat all the, of course, meats, all the fish and shellfish, and you can eat whole eggs. By the way, the fattier those foods are, like the fattier cuts of meat and beef, not the leanest, but the fattiest fish like salmon and sardines, whole eggs, of course, things like bone marrow, things like organ meats, the fattier the better. Fat is an essential nutrient in human diet. Overconsumption of protein, like big overconsumption of protein, may not necessarily be the best thing for you. And if you want to be on a keto diet, high fat diet at the same time, you can still do it on carnivore diet, even though it's going to be high in protein. But if you consume all the fattier meats and fish and cuts, then you can be on a keto diet. You know, I've been doing carnivore diet for 2 days, eating none of added fats, just fatty foods, and my fat percentage in my food is still 60%, 60, 63, so it's keto, all right. And then quality of foods, of course, matters, because animal foods these days, to a huge extent, contaminated with, antibiotics, with hormones and whatnot, when they are not raised properly and in a healthy way. So make sure you get organic, pasteurized, wild, all the best, because all that stuff, bad stuff that animals consume or being injected or whatever, that goes right into your body, and that can cause a lot of problems. A lot of people do not succeed or feel shitty on carnivore diet, on keto diet, or on animal food diet, not because of the diet or macros or lack of nutrients or the need for vegetables or whatever, but because they don't pay attention to the quality of animal foods they're eating. So they basically consume the same antibiotics, hormones, and all this shit that animal consumed, and then people wonder why I'm not feeling that well. So quality of foods, guys, matters on any diet more than the diet itself. So organic, wild, pasteurized, invest in good quality foods, and maybe cut down, on a new phone, on a new pair of shoes, because your food makes you, and that makes how you feel, how you perform on all levels. So that is more important than anything else. To cut the long story short, to sum up, I'm doing carnivore diet, and it's still going to be keto diet. I'm eating animal products. Again, the fattier, the better. And that's what's recommended by people who are on this diet for a while and have great results. And then, why am I doing this? Or why should you try it? Why you want to try it? Weight loss, fat loss, of course. You want to try it for gut health, for decreased inflammation, for any kind of sugar metabolism problems, to treat what I called flat belly problem. What else? Inflammation, increased energy, increased focused and mental clarity, and more energy and more gains in the gym, and all of this. And if you want advice, if you want to read more about the diet, first go to the show notes. There are a few links that you might find interesting about the carnivore diet, article, websites, people you might follow. So go to the show notes, then shoot me email to Angela@createyourstyle.today, Angela@createyourstyle.today, if you need any help to design your keto/carnivore diet meal plan, to make sure that you're getting all the nutrients that you need to be getting on it. And I'd also recommend you a couple of supplements that I'll be using, like electrolytes, for example, because you'll be losing a lot with that, lowering your carbohydrates to basically zero. So shoot me email to Angela at Create Yourself That Today. And guys, today is Sunday, so have an amazing day. Fast a little bit more as a way to make your health and mental and physical performance even better. Go enjoy the day, and as always, eat better daily.